I'm Ute and I'm here to take you on another movement journey. I hope you remembered what we did last time, and we're going to start again by greeting everybody. You reach up or out, you can also reach up higher or out further. Reach out and bring your wishes to everybody and your greetings. And the greetings that are sent to you, you can take them in yourself. And send all your warmth and your greetings out to everybody. And receive the greetings that others are sending to you. Send your greetings out and a good wish, and receive a wish for yourself. Maybe you have a special wish for somebody. Send that out too. And receive a good wish from somebody. Right. And let's start by warming up our hands. Remember how we can rub them really, really hard? Try to rub them even harder. And faster. And slow down a little bit. Feel how it's like now. You can stretch your fingers out and squeeze them tight. And stretch them and squeeze them. And with stretching your fingers, you can try stretching your whole arm out. And you can squeeze your fingers tight and bring them close to you. And try that once more. Maybe you can stretch right to the ceiling. I can't quite reach it here. And you can reach right in and squeeze your fingers tight. Try once more. Get right to the ceiling. You can stand on your tiptoes for a moment. And squeeze your fingers tight. Good. And make sure while you're squeezing, your shoulders are nice and loose. Bring them up to your ears. Try with one shoulder. And with the other. And both together. And then roll your shoulders up and back and down and forwards and up and back and down and forwards. And do that a few more times. Good. And you can shake your whole arm out and your shoulders. And then we're going to start with our head. If you're not feeling so safe on your feet, you can sit down. You can bring your right shoulder to your right ear and then move your head down. And bring your left shoulder close to your left ear. And go from one side nice and slow over to the other and back again. And one more time. Right, last time we also tried to pull some funny faces. If you have somebody there with you, you can pull some funny faces at them. I'll just pull funny faces at you. You can try and make the others laugh that are there with you. Okay, let's go down to our legs. You can shake one leg and shake the other leg. And then we're going to roll our feet. Again, if you would like a chair, get a chair. Start rolling one foot. Make big circles. And with the other foot. Put both feet well on the ground and try if you can stand on your tiptoes. Go right up and down again. And once more, right up on your tiptoes and down again. And one last time, up on your tiptoes and down. Okay, then shake everything a little bit and make sure you're ready so we can go and get ready to run down the hill. Get ready to go for our journey down the hill to the bamboo and to the big tree trunk. So we'll start at the schoolhouse and give a run, and we will turn to the left and go down the hill. And we'll get faster and faster. Can you run any faster? We're nearly there. You can slow down a little bit and come to a walking speed. We've come to the covered bridge and we're standing right at the bamboo. You can reach up, see how tall it is. You can also look up for a moment. And then you can sway in the wind together with the bamboo. Sway from one side to the other. And keep swaying from one side to the other. You feel the wind. Okay, you can take your arms down. And now we're going to try and get through the bamboo. Remember, we try to go sideways because it's very tight between them. You have to find a space where you can go. And find your way back to the path. It's much easier to walk there. Okay, and then we'll walk along the path. I hope you remember what came first. We had to walk across the wooden plank. So be careful, step onto it, and put one foot in front of the other. And you can jump off at the end. And then we'll walk on. And we'll come to the bridge. You can jump onto the bridge. And if you make some loud steps, it makes a nice and hollow sound. You can jump off at the end. And you can walk on. And here's the second bridge. You can jump on. And see if that makes such a good hollow sound too. And jump off. And then we're going to walk around the fireplace. Make a nice round circle. And walk back around it. And right next to the fireplace are already the stepping stones. So be careful not to get your feet wet. Find a stone to step on and see where the next one is. You might have to take a really big step over to another one. And right at the end, take a big leap. And we're going to walk on. And we'll come to the little house, and those of you who want to rest, you can go in. And you can have a seat. And those of you who want to go across the big tree trunk or who want to get their feet wet, they can come with me. So you can get out of the house. And we'll go down to the creek. You can dip one foot into the creek. The water is still very cold. And dip the other foot in. Ooh. Maybe this time you dare to put a bit more in. Maybe you put your whole foot in, not just your toes. Ooh, I get cold feet. Ooh. And maybe if you're really brave, you can step right in just for a moment because it's really cold. So just do it very quickly and come out again. A quick step in and a quick step out. It's really, really a bit too cold. So let's go over to the tree trunk. Take a step onto it, and now be careful, keep your balance. And you can step off. Right, and we'll pick up the others from the hut. We'll tell them to come along with us and come out of the hut. And now we're gonna go back to the covered bridge, but we're gonna go backwards. Okay? So I hope you remember the way. Have a look around how much space you have. We're gonna go backwards. And here are the stepping stones. Have a good look where they are. Make sure you don't get your feet wet. You can turn around and see where they are. You have to look behind you. One more stone. Then we can get onto dry land. Okay, remember we're walking backwards. If you want to, you can walk backwards around the fireplace. And actually, then we have to do it forwards too, right? Okay, and then we're carrying on walking backwards. Let's get to the bridge. Gonna jump onto the bridge and take some loud steps. And jump off the bridge. And off we go. And here comes the second bridge. Jump on and take loud steps. And jump off. And on we go. And here comes the wooden plank. So be careful, put one foot on. And then we'll hopefully know where it is, because it's hard to turn around and look. Did you get across safely? You can step off. Okay. And we're back at the bamboo. It's very tall, and we can sway with the bamboo in the wind. And now we're going to continue forwards. It's much easier. We're going to go across the covered bridge, and we're going to walk up the hill. And remember, you can walk in a figure 8. You know, you can draw an 8, just like that. You can draw it in the air. And that's the form we're going to walk, if you have enough space. Right? And that 8, you're going to have right here to walk, so you can walk your 8 up the hill. let's have a moment's break, because we can show that 8 in a different way too. If you have something that you can hold in your hand, I brought a bean bag, but you can also use something else, for example, a dish towel. Look, you can have a dish towel, and you can maybe ask somebody to help you. You can make a knot into it, and maybe another knot. I can get a third one in. But you can use anything you like. You can also use an orange, or a little tennis ball, or something, anything you have in the house, a little stone. And we can show the figure 8 that we just walked also with our hands, and with whatever you're having in your hands. And you're going to start just by passing from one hand to the other, and one hand goes down and up, and then you pass whatever you have in your hand onto the other hand. So it goes down and up, and you pass it on, and down and up, and pass it on. And if you want to continue passing, we can also make a circle. You can pass it behind you and in front, and behind and in front. I can show you the back, you'll have to pass it to the other hand. And try it the other way, pass it the other way. Good, then whatever you used, put it aside, or if you want to find something else later, you can do it later. Put it aside for another time. Okay, so we're going to continue walking our 8. We're going up the hill. And as it gets harder walking up the hill, we'll have to lift our legs a bit higher. Remember, we've got our hands to help. If you want to, you can do it with your elbows. You can also do it like this. Or you can clap on your feet. And I'll once more do it with the elbows. And with the hands. Good, we're already quite far up the hill. Let's stop for a moment and listen. And remember, we can make our ears bigger to listen. You can roll your ear out a little bit further, make it a little bigger. You can gently pull on your earlobe and try once more. Make your ear a little bit bigger, be gentle. Unroll your ear, make it nice and big so we can really listen. There are lots of noises in the wood. Try with the other ear. Gently unroll. And pull a little bit on your earlobe. And again, gently unroll. And pull. And one more time. And then let's try if we can do both ears. Gently unrolling. And one last time. Good, and listen once more. There are lots and lots of noises in the woods. I think I saw a squirrel leaping around, but it went up the tree. Do you remember our tree? It went up that big tree. We looked at the base of the tree. Have a look. There might be a little flower down there. And we stood as straight as the tree. And we put one foot right in the earth and the other foot right in the earth. And your arms were as round as the tree trunk. And put your arms down and your feet together. And look once more at the base of the tree. What can you see? And make yourself as straight and tall as the tree. And place your feet right down to where the roots are. They can grow right in the ground. And your arms are as round as that tree trunk. And put your arms down and your feet together. And one more time, we're going to look at the bottom. Look at what grows around the base of the tree. And make yourself really tall and straight as the tree. And place your feet well on the earth. And your arms just as round as the tree trunk. And put your arms down and your feet together. And then we're going to go on. Right, we're nearly at the garden. One more figure eight, then we'll be there. So have a look around at the garden. There are already some plants growing. And then we can sing to all the flowers. Remember, we can still walk around a little bit. We can walk gently around the garden and look at what's happening and what's growing. Here, look in the garden bed, something beautiful is growing, bright shaped like a cup all red, tulip opens to the sun. Last night it was small and green, flame-like, now it is a-glowing. This one is the first I've seen, now sweet weather has begun. Good, and then we'll practice once more clapping with our hands. So we'll have to listen carefully when to clap. I will sing it first and then we'll do it together. Here, look in the garden bed. Here, look in the garden bed. Something beautiful is growing. Something beautiful is growing. Bright shaped like a cup all red. Bright shaped like a cup all red. Tulip opens to the sun. Tulip opens to the sun. Last night it was small and green. Last night it was small and green. Flame-like, now it is a-glowing. Flame-like, now it is a-glowing. This one is the first I've seen. This one is the first I've seen. Now sweet weather has begun. Now sweet weather has begun. Good, and we'll try one more time to walk and clap. And if you want to sing as well, you're very welcome to join me. See if you can do it. You can also choose to just do one of them. So let's start by walking. Make sure your hands are ready and your voice is ready. Here, look in the garden bed, something beautiful is growing, bright shaped like a cup now it's time for us to go back to the schoolhouse. And I'm going to start walking down. And remember the last bit, we can run. It goes down the hill again. Run a little bit faster. Can you go any faster? And slow down. And walk slowly. We've arrived. You can take a deep breath and a good stretch. Breathe in and out. And once more, breathe in and out. And in and out. It's time for me to say goodbye. And I'm going to send my wishes out to you. And I'm going to receive any wishes you want to send me. I will send lots of wishes out to everybody. And I will receive wishes. I have some special wishes that I want to send. Let's have one more wish to send out. And keep them in your heart. So now I will say goodbye. Bye. See you another time.